In this video, we're going to learn how to do our radial symmetry stamps. So first I put about 2 inches worth of ink, and the most important thing right now is that you've dipped it in the ink and you are completely flattening out that ink. And I'm not just rolling back and forth, I'm rolling and lifting. And once you have a completely flat layer of ink, you want to make sure you have labeled corner and center. You can pause it here and just take a moment to make sure you choose what part of your stamp you want perfectly in the center and what part you want to hit and point to each corner. So I'm laying down some ink, and now I'm going to pick a spot that looks like the center of my oil pastel background. So somewhere in the center, I put a little dot for myself, and I know center is going to always be pointing at that dot. And I'm firmly pressing with my hand. You can try doing it with a baron, but pushing it down with your hand, getting the corners, being really gentle here, not to move the stamp, and always check before you just pull off that styrofoam. Just do a little double check that the ink is actually fully pressed and clear, and boom, your first stamp is done. You could probably get 2 uses out of that ink that you laid out. So before it dries, lay it on again and point to the right corner. So center is still in the center. I'm aligning it as best as I can, and it's still pointing to the right corner now. So first it was the left corner, then the right corner. And again, this is gonna make it have radial symmetry, where the word center is always in the center, and then you're going between the left, the right, the bottom right, the bottom left. So I'll let this video play out another moment, but I would say the most important thing is not using too much ink and dipping it, laying it really, really flat back and forth, and always being careful how you're aligning it so that it's neat and all of your squares are right against each other. And here's another example of a good print. And remember, too much ink can't be fixed, but if it's too little ink, we can figure out a way to fill in those gaps. Now that you have a perfectly balanced radial symmetry design, you're going to have some empty spaces above and below, and we want to mirror the image. I have a template that's going to tell you exactly what corner your arrow should be pointing in to fill in those spaces. Good luck, guys.